Before this speech, men doubted themselves. They feared death, they feared failure. After this speech, they charged forward without hesitation. This was not polite leadership. This was war, and the man speaking was General George S. Patton. World War II was at its peak, Europe was burning. Soldiers were exhausted. Physically and mentally many had seen death up close, friends lost. Battles barely survived. Morale was fragile. Then Patton arrived, not calm, not gentle, but confident, brutally confident. And before sending his men into battle, he decided to speak. George S. Patton was not like other generals. He believed war was chaos, and chaos required aggression. He wore polished boots, sharp uniforms, and carried ivory-handled pistols, not for style, but to project power. Patton believed one thing deeply: if soldiers believe they are winners, they will fight like winners. And that belief shaped his speech. Patton did not promise safety. He did not promise survival. Instead, he told his soldiers the truth. He said, "The object of war is not to die for your country, but to make the other bastard die for his." Those words shocked many, but Patton understood something most leaders avoided. Fear does not disappear when ignored. It disappears when confronted. He spoke loudly. He used harsh language. He shattered illusions, because war was not beautiful, and pretending otherwise would get men killed. Patton's speech worked because it attacked fear directly. He told his soldiers they were the best, that they were stronger, faster, and smarter than the enemy. He reminded them of past victories. He reminded them that hesitation meant death. Most importantly, he made fear feel normal, but cowardice unacceptable. Confidence spread through the ranks. Men who were once unsure now believed they could win. Not everyone approved. Some leaders called Patton cruel. Others called him reckless. They said his words were too violent and too extreme. But Patton believed something simple: war cannot be won with kindness. He believed strong words prepared men for harsh realities. History later proved him right. After the speech, Patton's army moved faster than any other force in Europe. They overwhelmed enemy positions. They broke through defenses. They became feared, not just respected. Enemy commanders knew Patton's name, not because he was polite, but because he was effective. Patton's speech teaches us a powerful lesson. Leadership is not always soft. Sometimes leadership is uncomfortable. Sometimes people need truth, not comfort; direction, not sympathy. Patton understood human psychology. He knew belief wins battles before bullets are fired. That is why his words still echo today. History remembers many generals, but only a few change how men think. Patton did not just lead armies. He forged mindsets, and that is why his most brutal speech still makes people fearless, even today.